Welcome horses. Today we are going to talk about activities. Activities are really important while you're making an Android app. Activity defines your app. What you do in your app, your activity defines it. And activity has really important I must say it's a core important it has core importance in your Android app. So let's begin. Open your Android Studio. Click on oh, I already opened it. So click on File, New Project, and here name your project. I'm gonna name it like Activities. Okay, click Next. Here you define your API. I taught it about it to you later. Click Next. Add empty activity. Click Next, and hit Finish. So okay guys, now our project is created. Go to App, Java. Here under this folder you have main activity. So main activity is activity which is automatically generated by Android Studio for us. So here we can see Android Studio has created an activity for us. It means any Android app required at least a one activity. Without activity, an Android app is nothing. So it generated a auto activity for us, and it's created automatically, so it would be our launcher activity. Launcher activity means your app gonna start from this activity, so that's why it's called main, and that's why it's automatically generated, so that's why it's launcher activity. Along with activity, every activity has a design or XML file. You can find that file under resources. Here we go, layout and activity.main.xml. Here we go. Okay, now we are in XML file of our activity. As I told you later, like in every activity has its XML file. So here we can see it's a design view. Like we can design it, or we can design our activity. So we have both options. Like we have a design view and also we have text. Okay. Here in design view you can add some widgets like scroll view, button and etc, things like to directly to this activity, or you can go to text view. Like if you want to add it manually, like by typing a text. If you are familiar with XML or HTML, that would be a piece of cake for you. And you can add things like widgets to directly to activity by typing it. And if you are not familiar with XML or HTML, no worries, you can add them manually, like by dragging it. Okay, by dragging it you can add widgets here. First of all, I want to tell you what, first of all, whenever you are in activity, change that view, change convert view to relative layout. For new beginners, relative layout is quite easy for new users. And here you can see a text view. Okay, text view is a widget, and you can also see other widgets like image view, fragments. You can add buttons to this activity and many more things, like you can see those here. All I want to tell you, like, this activity, this XML file is actually a graphical user interaction, which user interacts, how user interacts with your activity. So it's a graphical user activity. And here this main activity.java file, it's a brain, and it's a brain of your that XML file. So this file is gonna do some logical operations, and here this XML file is going to represent your activity. Simple enough. Okay, first of all, I'm going to add a text view here which is already here, so I'm gonna delete it and add a new one. Okay, text view, add it, and hardcore text, so go and fix it. Okay, No worries. Okay, now I'm going to give it ID, and here we go, text. I'm gonna change it to hello. Okay, now it's changed, but it isn't looking beautiful, like it isn't visible. So let's drag it and make it bright. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the background color to make it visible. So go to file and write Android dot background, and it's my favorite color, 006699. Okay, here you can see that hello is not visible, so let's increase the size. Okay, text size to 30. Now you can see this is quite visible. So whenever I'll run this activity, so this screen gonna show here. Okay, if I want to add some operation, like if I click it, a pop-up menu will show. If I click it, this text change to hello world and other things. I can't do anything here logical. If I want to do some logic operation, I have to mention or do operations here. So this was a little overview of activity, so we'll cover it later, but it's enough for this tutorial. I don't want to overwhelm you guys, so in next tutorial we are going to add some more widgets, and we are going to add some operation to those widgets. So thanks a lot for watching. Don't don't forget to subscribe my channel. Okay, thanks a lot.